Hi, so I'm Jenny. I'm senior keeper here at Woburn Safari Park, looking after the reserves team, including these lovely girls behind me here. Okay, so here we've got our southern white rhino that are in the park. We've got the 3 girls that are out on our reserves. The one next to us here is Bonnie, she's our youngest. You've got Makuzi in the background just up there, and then the big girl behind us is Miriam, she's our oldest. We work with southern white rhino here, so they are one of the grazing species of rhino. Some of them are browsers, these guys are grazers. You can tell that by the shape of their lips. They've got very wide mouths and they use that for jumping up on the grass. So in the wild and even in captivity, their diet's very similar. So they just basically graze as much as they can. We feed them on some hay, so they get hay overnight. They get access to hay during the sections if they wish to eat it. And then obviously in the wild, they'll just be eating as much grass as they can get. White rhino tend to leave a nice calling card for all the others that are around. So they make these poo piles called middens. You'll see a few spotted around the reserve if you come around the park. So basically what it is they'll all communal poo in the area, and then any other passing rhinos can pick up any kind of information on how many are around, what sex they are, whether they're a mature bull, whether they're in season, that kind of thing. So that's the idea for them. They're their own little calling cards. Okay, so rhino poo can vary an awful lot in weight and colour, depending on the time of year and depending on what access to the forage that they've got. Currently, you'll see if our rhinos do have a poo in front of you, their poo is very green. At this time of year, when the grass is all coming through nice and fresh, it does tend to change the colour of their poo, so it gets a lot more green and a lot more watery. With a lot of the hoof stock here at the park, at this time of year, their poos all seem to start changing colour, mostly because of the water content in the grass. So we've got very, very fresh spring grass at the moment, which is obviously very green, and it goes in that way and it comes out that way. So we find that everything kind of changes colour. So if you do drive around and happen to see them poo, it won't be as brown as you would probably be expecting. That comes later in the year once the grass kind of dies back a bit and dries out.